Thank you for coming to my class. 9 steps to starting, growing, and monetizing your YouTube channel by Raised Entrepreneur. Let's get started. And of course, if anybody has any questions after this class, DM me on Instagram. Number one, which is one of the hardest things a lot of new entrepreneurs have issues with, picking your niche. You need to pick something that you're passionate about, make content on something you're already doing, and if you don't enjoy it, you will not be successful. You don't even know how many times I work with an entrepreneur, grow their YouTube channels, and they're doing it for the views, the fame, the money, which is going to take forever. And ultimately, they kind of give up on it. So make sure it's something you're already doing, passionate about. And one question I get asked is, Reyes, I like doing my business. I also like fitness. Can I put the two together in one channel? And at first, it doesn't hurt to try out a whole bunch of different types of content to see what you like, see what your audience likes. But ultimately, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to pick one niche, one topic. Reason is, when you focus on one topic, when you get a new subscriber, they only want to see that content they subscribe for. And of course, you're going to grow faster, you're going to make money quicker, and your attention, your focus, and your resources will not be divided. Is I've managed a lot of YouTube channels. I've even tried managing some of my own channels, 2 or 3 different channels. And honestly, it's hard to grow 3 channels at once. Instead, grow one channel, make it profitable, and then hire somebody else to help you run the other channels. All right. And just want to double check. Everybody, could you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up in the chat real quick, please. And let's go on to the next thing. Now, once you figure out what type of content you want to make, is it about your business? Is it about your hobby? Then you gotta get YouTube ideas. Number one way, find similar YouTube channels that make similar content like you and see what videos are taking off for them. But of course, throw your own spin into it. For example, let's say you have a lawn care business. Another YouTuber, he's doing transformational videos. Hey, maybe you could do the same. But of course, when I say throw your own spin into it, maybe change the edit or just throw more of your personality in there. And you might be wondering, but Reyes, isn't that copying somebody else's content? Well, not really. You get inspired. But if they do have a super unique idea, you could give them credit. Hey, everybody, this video was inspired by John's landscaping business. Go check out his video, but here's my version. Check this out. Something like that. Another thing you want to do is go to the YouTube comments of videos about your niche. And double checking, Jeff, could you guys hear me okay? Everybody could hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Now, you want to go to videos from other creators and read their comments and what are they asking. Once you find a common question, make a video about it. Another thing is, number 3, your own ideas that you're interested in. Like I said, enjoy this content. And lastly, let me double check. All right. And lastly, type on Google and YouTube so it could give you suggestions of what people are looking for. For example, I just typed in detailing business. Is the detailing business profitable? Right there, you could really break down the cost of running a detail business. How much does a detail business make? Right there, you could tell us how much you made in a day. Detailing business ideas, car detailing business descriptions. So many ideas. All right, now let me go to the next thing. Now, one of the biggest things you have to do is provide value in your videos. You have to provide, for example, my videos, I try to go in knowledge, a sprinkle of comedy, positivity, and of course, have energy. Here are some things that could bring value to your videos: entertainment, knowledge, drama, comedy. You could talk about current news. You could talk about facts, nostalgia, motivation, advice, and so many other things. But remember what I said earlier. When someone subscribes to your YouTube channel, that means they found value in your videos and they want that constant value in every video if possible. I've done this myself, and where you are making one type of content and then you switch it up and you lose a lot of viewers, subscribers, and it's like starting all over again. So that's why you at first test out a lot of ideas, but once you figure out what you're gonna do, stick with it. Now, some of my clients were like, Ray, I want to make this content, but I'm also interested in this other type of content. Make a second channel. All right. Now, one of the biggest tips I could give everybody is being relatable. Don't try to please everybody. Be yourself and build trust with your audience by talking about what you know. Hey, you might not have a lot of experience, but you have some experience. But that's where you let them know, hey guys, I'm still starting out, but this is what I learned in the process. Give me your opinion. I've seen YouTubers grow if they take on more of a student persona instead of a guru or expert. Always ask the audience for advice, always ask for their opinion, and that's going to help you out in the long run. Now, number 3, scripting your videos. So you know what type of content you want to make. You have video ideas. Then what I recommend is scripting your videos so it's easier to record, you stay on topic, and you provide as much value as possible. What do you need to script your videos? You need the topic of the video, title examples, thumbnail examples, 5 to 10 questions related to the topic, and a call to action. Here, I kind of broke it down for you guys. An introduction to yourself. Hey everybody, my name is Reyes with RT Media Company located here in California. If you're service-based, like for example, a detailer, lawn mowing service, give me your specific location. If you're more of an online entrepreneur, location is optional. The topic of the video, and in this video, I'm going to tell you 5 different ways to make money and a reason to stick to the end. And make sure you stick all the way to the end so you don't make the same mistakes I made. And then we'll break it down 1 to 8 questions, 5 to 10 questions, and then the outro. There you guys have it. That's 5 different ways of making money. Always ask for a comment. Make sure to drop in the comments below if you have any questions or what are some different ways you make money. And a call to action. What do you want the audience to do next? All right. My bad, I was reading something in the chat. But what do you want the audience to do next? Do you want them to give you a follow on Instagram? Do you want them to like and subscribe on your YouTube channel? Are you promoting a product, a service? Let them know. That's the last thing you should let them know, and make it quick, all right? Because when people usually hear the outro, they already click off. So you got to be quick with it. Now, here's an example. The topic of the video is advanced setup video. Hey everybody, my name is this, business location, topic of the video, and stick to the end. So you could give me your advice on what equipment I should upgrade next. And then here are the questions. And remember, each question has to be related to the topic. We're talking about van setup. How did you get your van and how much did it cost? What about the wrap? Where did you get your setup inspiration? You know, walk us through your equipment, so on and so on. Once you have this, the script, recording your video is super easy. All right. And of course, if you guys didn't know, I offer a service, YouTube management service, where we think of the ideas. We do the script for you. You just gotta be in front of the camera and record yourself like this. We do the rest, editing, thumbnail, and posting. Now, here are some tips to record. Remember, the script is only a guideline. People ask me, Reyes, do I have to stick to the script 100%? You don't. You could change it up however you want. It's just to keep you on track. So that way you don't rant off or talk about other topics. Best way to record yourself is with a tripod and a phone holder. You know, sit down in a well-lit area, put the camera in front of you, maybe 1 or 2 lamps, lights, there you go. Go for it. But make sure the light hits in front of you so you're lighter than your background. Lighting is very important. Don't do it in your garage with no lights. Don't do it at night. You could get away with doing it inside your car while it's sunny. And also make sure there's not a lot of noise. You don't even know how many times people record themselves and then they forget their washer and dryers going on, or there's people in the background talking pretty loud. That could ruin a video because it's distracting. Now, each answer to each question should be about 30 seconds to 1 minute long. Try not to say too much, maybe rehearse the question a little bit, and short and sweet answers are always the best. But that's why we do 5 to 10 questions. If each question is about 1 minute long, plus the intro and outro, you want your videos to be between 8 minutes to 15 minutes. I found out that's the sweet spot. And one thing is, always double check your audio. Before you record, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then play it back, just to make sure you're getting the best audio possible. Now, when you're recording yourself, this is one thing that's gonna take a lot of time. Develop your camera personality. Man, when I first started, I was shy, I was stuttering. I didn't even like people watching my videos. But you don't have to have everything figured out. You just need to get started and start growing. And on camera, try to be your best self. Like, for example, there's some days that they're rough, man. I'm going through something personal. I'm not going to record that day because I don't have the energy. I don't have the positivity. And that's why figure out how you like to record yourself and when. Me, I love recording myself in the morning, first thing in the morning, because then later on in the day, I'm tired. Number 2, don't fake it. You know, there's a lot of people out there that feel like, oh, I gotta only show the good, or I only gotta be a certain way in camera, which you do, but don't fake it. Don't show fake numbers. Don't pretend to be somebody you're not. Be yourself. You're stay-at-home dad or mom. Hey, let us know that. You just starting in your business. Hey, let us know that. You just starting. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes, but you're gonna take us along for the journey. And like I mentioned, record when you have energy, time, and no distractions. I record as soon as the kids go to school. And the only way to get better at recording is by doing more of it. A lot of people think your first video has to be the best. No, your first video has to be a starting point. And then as you make more videos, you'll get better. I've had a lot of clients who make the first video, got high hopes. They don't reach those high hopes. They get discouraged and then they quit. When instead, they should make the first video, no expectations, and started working on the second video. And just know you're going to be your own worst critic. You're going to think to yourself, man, I don't like the way I sound. I don't like the way I look. I could have done this better. I could have said this better. No. Get the video started. Post it as soon as possible, even if it's not perfect. and go get better at the second video and better at the third video and so on and so on. Now let's move on to the next thing. Using a teleprompter. This could really help you out. You could use your phone, download an app, or I use something called a parrot prompter, which I attach to my camera. Now, for the app I recommend for your phone, it's just called teleprompter. Let me show you real quick what it looks like. Let me make sure I'm on camera. This is how it looks. Let me take out the blur real quick. Boom, like this. You put the text on top, and that's you on the camera. Let me flip it, just so you know. And it's called the teleprompter app. Check it out, guys. Check it out. It helps out a lot. You write down your script. Look at that. And as I'm talking, you see the scripts. I press play and record, and it starts scrolling through. And there you go. But of course, record sideways. Always horizontal for YouTube, vertical for Instagram. And you have the script right there. And let me show you what it looks like. That one right there, teleprompter. Free 99, guys. Doesn't cost you anything extra. So there you go. Now, something you have to realize is that there's not just one type of videos that you have to do. You could do vlogs. You could do no face. A lot of detailers hit me up saying, Reyes, I want to make a YouTube channel, but I don't want my face to be on it. You don't have to. Just record the jobs and then you talk behind the camera. You can also do how-to videos, tutorials, interviews, so many different type of content you can make. Figure out which one you enjoy the most. Like me, I love vlog style where I could just get the camera and just point it, talk about something, put it down. And make recording as easy as possible. A lot of people hit me up saying, Reyes, I want to start YouTube, but I'm waiting for the perfect camera. I'm waiting for my lights to come in. I'm waiting to finish the studio, and you're just wasting time. Don't do that. Use your phone, use a simple camera, just go for it. All right, let's go to the next thing. Now, basic editing, basic recording equipment. Of course, for cameras, use your phone. I use a Canon M50, but whatever camera. Most of the time, a lot of you guys have an iPhone. That's perfect. For lighting, you could record in front of a window. You could use lamps, like right now, the lamp that's hitting me. That's what I'm using. Or photography lights, which I also carry. Tripods, use handheld, standing, you know, those big ones from Amazon, 20, 30 bucks, or a stabilizer. I use a stabilizer when I'm recording detailers on the move, so I could get those clean shots, but you don't need it if you're just doing something like this. Audio, honestly, audio is more important than visual, because if you can't hear what you're saying, nobody's gonna watch the video. So the camera mic, every camera has a mic. I don't recommend it. You know, I use a Rode mic that attaches on top if I'm recording someone. But if they're on the move, I use Rode wireless mics on the go too. Love them because they're wireless and they go pretty far. For interviews, you could use a lavalier mic. Attach it to your camera, have the wire go to them, clip it on, do your interview. Or wireless mics. Now, one thing I've heard about a lot of wireless mics is that they kind of don't record, they lose the signal. I've never had that issue with my Rode wireless Go 2, but you know, editing softwares. If you have an iPhone, iMovie. If you have an Android, KineMaster. Figure those out. Go on YouTube, take a couple classes just to learn the basics. And of course, once you're ready to go to the next level, Adobe Premiere Pro, which is about $30 a month. Now, when you get an editing software, it's overwhelming. Focus on the simple stuff. Importing. How do you take your clips? Put it in the software. Trimming. How do you cut out those stutters? B-roll music. You know, how do you put clips or pictures while you talk to make it a little bit more interesting? And exporting. What are the right settings to export a video? MP4 files are the most common. Just learn those 4 basics and you're going to be all right. Now, with editing tips, keep your editing super simple. Meaning, don't try to do a whole bunch of effects or don't try to do something cool. That's only going to take a lot of time. And if you're taking a lot of time on a video, when you first start, it's you're pretty much going to be trying to put that amount of time in every video. And that's not good. You know, super simple, keep it basic. All right. And some Instagram story. Number 6, you need thumbnails. And I'm about to show you how to make free thumbnails on Instagram. That's right, guys. Get ready, all right? Give me about 1 minute. Give me about 1 minute, guys. If you guys gotta go use the restroom, right now's the time. All right. And then just making sure, can you guys see the screen of my YouTube and still hear me? Just double checking, just double checking. There we go, there we go. All right, guys. So we're about to get started. First off is you need a picture of what your video is going to do. For example, the van setup video that I use as an example on the script. You know, so maybe a guy in front of his van being like this or something like that, right? Take multiple pictures. And then you're going to import it into your Instagram stories like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to rotate it. And, you know, and right here, we made a video about custom leather patches on hats. And then write a quick text. I put custom patches. And then custom hat patches. And then you align it. And I'm going to give you some additional tips right now. And then all you got to do is click the 3 dots on top right, and save it. Then you're going to go to your pictures, find that picture, and then rotate it. And there you go. Quick, easy, custom thumbnail. And of course, you go to your YouTube channel. Hopefully you have the YouTube Studio app. You go to your videos, you edit, you click on the top left, change thumbnail, custom thumbnail right there. Boom, custom patches. And there you guys go. And as you guys will see right here, it's saving. Now, of course, there's Canva. There you go. I use Corel Draw myself. But when you're first starting, use all the free things you can until you want to get serious with it. All right. Now, thumbnail basics. 5 words or less. You don't want to write a whole paragraph because remember, people only have a few seconds to watch and pick your video. And the thumbnail, very important. Picture of you in it. You want to build your personal brand. You want to be in the thumbnails. So when someone enjoys your content, they're going to see other thumbnails with you in it. And they're going to be like, hey, his content is easy to find. Show what you're doing. The last example, it was a custom leather patches for hats. That is what was in the thumbnail. Of course, less than 2 megabytes. Sometimes when you upload a thumbnail, YouTube is going to tell you, hey, this is too big. Just make it smaller and always get feedback. Always send the thumbnail to one of your audience members, family member, and be like, hey, out of these 2 thumbnails, which one grabs your attention the most? Now, posting your video. YouTube is always changing how to post videos. For example, upload video, go live, create post. But you know, there's YouTube Shorts. There's other things that you could upload. But real quickly, guys, of course, you know, go right here, create. Now, some people ask me, hey, can I upload the video on my phone? You can, but if you're using your data or really slow internet like Starbucks, it's gonna take forever. Desktop, laptop, way better. So we're gonna go to upload video. This is pretty common, but I'll walk you through it. Select files, and then we're gonna select a video. Did one of my clients, let's just say this one. It's gonna upload. Right here, your title. Title. Description. We'll talk about descriptions in a bit. Upload thumbnail. Sometimes when you make a brand new YouTube channel, you have to click here, upload thumbnail, and verify yourself. Playlist. You can have different playlists. Playlists do help when you do have a new subscriber. You always gotta write, no, it's not for kids. And that's pretty much it. Next, monetization. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time, you become monetized. You press on, done. You click on all the options, and next, ads. Right here is asking you, are you cursing in your video? Is there adult content, behavior, violence, shocking content, so on and so on? I put none of the above. Now, that's why I mainly focus on entrepreneurship. We don't really talk about politics. We don't really talk about tragedies going on, because if you talk about things like that, they are gonna ding you. They could take out ads. They could suppress your video, meaning they're not gonna promote it to people. They could age restrict it. Like, for example, I had a client who had a smoke shop. We make the first video, and right away YouTube was like, hey, this content is not appropriate for kids. You have to be 18 or over to watch this video. And it hurt the video a lot. So I tried to keep it PG, just stick about business, and I've been doing all right. You can't even say certain words. You can't say gun. You can't say, you know, other type of words. So you really got to play it safe if you want to be monetized on YouTube. Oh, and then you got to click submit rating, video elements. They're adding a lot more. For example, look, add music licenses. This is brand new. And it might be different when you watch this video, but because Instagram, you know how they're really pushing reels? Well, the music industry, it's like, hey, you guys got to give us a cut of that money. So YouTube is going to start paying short creators ad revenue, but first they're going to pay the music labels their cut. But of course, you got to show proof. That's why music, and I'm going to show you how to get free music on YouTube right now. Stick with free. Now, there's some YouTube channels that are like, hey, you could download our video, our music. You could use our music. Just give us credit. Don't believe that. Right here, add products. This is brand new. Kind of like Amazon affiliates. So let's say you're talking about detailing video. And we're going to look up P&S Brick Buster. And then we're going to promote it. And then it's going to be in our video. So when people watch our videos, they're going to get promoted these products. Add cards. Do you say something in the video like that's like, hey guys, before you watch this episode 2, watch episode 1 right here. And then a little card's going to pop up saying watch episode 1. And not a lot of people use them. Checks. YouTube is going to check your video. And sometimes it takes forever. It's going to do a check. Then it's going to do a process. But nets and visibility. Always do unlisted. So you could check out the video, change the title, description, and save. And right here, it's going to tell you how long it takes. It's going to take about 27 minutes, depending on your internet. Some people take like forever. It sucks. Now, creator music right here in the YouTube studios. And how you go to YouTube studios is go to your main page right here, top right, YouTube studios. Wow. And then we're going to go to creator music. How does it work? This is brand new. Just how I told you guys, they're always changing it. But there you go. Free songs you could use, copyright free. No upfront payment. They allow you to be monetized. But of course, like I said, this is the first time I'm seeing this. It was something way different. Like last week. And then you just look through your videos. And I don't think you have to pay for this, but you do. Okay, so now let's go to content. And right here, you could edit your videos. You could check the analytics, how did it perform, which we're going to cover in a little bit. Comments, and how you're making money out of it. Let me double check everything. Everything's good. So that's how you post a video. And once it's done, you go right here and you make it public. And you click save, you're set. So now, that's how you post a video. Let's see what's next. Promoting your video. This is something that everybody's gonna have to get used to. I know when I first started, I didn't promote my videos because I was shy. I didn't know how people were gonna see me. But once I started promoting my videos to my friends, family on Facebook and Instagram, I started getting more views. Another thing is your Instagram link should always be on your Instagram bio. But let's say you have multiple links. You have a website, you have a YouTube channel, you have other social medias. Use something called a link tree. Well, that's what I use. There's a lot of different versions out there. But let's go to Instagram.com. Let's go to my page. And right here, Linktree Raised Entrepreneur. And let's see where it takes me. It didn't take me anywhere. What's going on over here? Let me see. Linktree. Let me see. Having some technical difficulties. But when I click this link, you have different tabs to everything you want to promote. There you guys go. And now, one thing that really helps out is getting shout outs from other creators by networking and collaborating with them. So find other creators, other people that make content like you, and just build that friendship. You don't even have to promote each other, but it does help. And of course, share on any groups you guys are a part of. Now here's some advice. Have the title and thumbnail before recording your videos. That way you can stay on topic. If one video does well, repeat it with a slight variation. For example, one of my popular series was how much something made me. How much I made on YouTube with a viral video. That video went viral. How much I made in my candy machine business. That video went viral. Of course, not every video went viral. And right now I'm going through a slump, but I'm going to get out of it, guys. But if one video does well, keep repeating it. Another thing is YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. Meaning there's absolutely nothing you could do that's going to help you get 1 million views tomorrow. But if you post at least one video a week, 2 videos will be great. But 1 video a week at least, that's great. But let's say you take a couple weeks off, that's all right. But focus on making sure it's a video that your audience wants to see. Number 4, ignore the haters. And there's gonna be a lot of them. The more you grow, the more people are gonna critique you. And honestly, they have nothing better to do with their time. And they're just haters, man. They see you doing something. and they wish they could do it. But one thing that I do is I try not to read out the comments in my descriptions, in my comment section. I don't want that negativity in my life. And plus, other people on Instagram, they support me. I read those messages all the time. And it's better to get started and get better than trying to be perfect and never starting. Now, monetization, the last step. How do you become monetized on YouTube? 1,000 subscribers in the last 12 months, 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. For example, let's say you make a 10-minute video and 6 people watch the whole video. That's 60 minutes or 1 hour of watch time. And of course, the more you upload, the more you promote your other videos, the more watch time you get. Now, here's some other ways creators make money. Affiliates, like Amazon affiliates, promote those products. Sponsorships, you're going to have companies hitting you up saying, hey, we like what you do. Can we send you a free product? And I highly recommend you do take it to get more experience on how to do sponsorships, because every company wants something different. Some company want you to give them a 15 to 30-second mention. Other companies want you to do a whole video review on their product and service. And how much do you charge? That's something you're gonna have to figure out over time. But me right now, I'm charging about $2,000 to $3,000 for one sponsored video. Ad revenue, of course, when you have to be monetized first. So even if you see commercials on your videos, you're not gonna get paid for it until you monetize. But the reason I love entrepreneurship is because we make about $5 to $10 per 1,000 views. So if one of my videos gets 5,000 views, that could be between $25 to $50. But what I love about YouTube, you put a video out there, then it could make you money forever. I still have some of my videos I made 3-4 years ago making me money to this day. And I'll show you that in a bit. Of course, if you have some experience in your business, you could do coaching, classes. You could also sell merch, and you could promote your service and product. That's one thing I do. I spread that free 99 knowledge, but I make sure to promote my YouTube management service. Now, here's some analytics you should know, which we're going to cover. Click-through rate, audience retention, and revenue. Let's go to my YouTube and let's check it out. So right here in your YouTube Studios, you're going to go to analytics. And right here, you see how much money you made in the last 28 days. You could change it. You could do revenue. As you guys could tell, I'm making $11. So CPM, let me zoom in right there. It means how much advertisers are paying YouTube to promote their business. RPM is how much we're making as YouTubers from those advertisements. So we make about 50%, almost 50%. Let's go to overview. No, let's go to content. Let's go to my latest video, which, let me see. Let me pick a good one right here. Pow. Best heat transfers. Let's go to analytics. All right, 17,000 views, $300. The revenue, this one's $17. So different niches make different amounts. For example, t-shirts make this much. Detailing, about $5 to $10. Crypto, finance, ooh, they make like 40, 50 bucks, man. That's pretty good. But now we're going to go to engagement and audience retention. What this means is how long on average do people watch your videos? And you want at least 30% of your audience to watch your videos. 30% average watch time. And as you could tell right here, I'm getting the average, 30% or so. And right here, once again, I went to analytics, picked on the video, engagement. Right here, you could really analyze where people are watching your videos, how long are they staying, and when do they click off. Like right here, like I mentioned earlier, right here at the end, you see this big dip is because I'm doing that outro already. People click off. Now, let's go on to the next thing, which is click-through rate, meaning how many people are clicking on your thumbnail. Let's check that out real quick. Man, I sure wish I had another video. You know what? I'm gonna have to show you one of my clients because the YouTube Shorts hasn't made that happen yet. Boom, right here. The Graphic Chat, a t-shirt company I work with. I make their content 2 out of 5. When you upload a new video, you're gonna see this, the performance. 2 out of 5, pretty good. Views, impression, click-through rate. Meaning, if this video got promoted 100 times, 5 people clicked on it, which is pretty low, man. You at least want between 10 to 15. Now, what happens when you get a low click-through rate? You could either change the thumbnail, change the title, or let it be. This video was a 2 out of 10. Let's check out another one of my clients. Let's talk about it. Oh, Hunter's Mobile Detailing. This is one of my biggest clients so far. As you guys could tell, this video, 10 out of 10. Views are lower than average. Click-through rate, that's better. 8% clicked on it. Average view duration, 3 minutes. Let's check it out. Engagement. So as you could tell, this video did average 60%. Not bad, but it just hasn't been promoted. And that's one thing you're gonna realize about YouTube. You may have the best titles, the best thumbnails, the best content, but YouTube might not promote you. And that's why YouTube is a numbers game. You gotta upload a lot of videos because you never know which video is gonna go viral, which video is gonna grow. All right. And I talked about revenue. So those are the 3 things you need to know. Click-through rate. Are your thumbnails and titles catching attention? Audience retention. Are people watching your videos? And you at least want 30%. All right. And revenue. Are you making money? Most of you guys are not because you're starting. But if you're making money, you'll continue. And that's pretty much it. Now, I'm going to give everybody some homework. Pick one niche to focus on for the next couple of videos. I know you might want to do different stuff. Pick one, all right? We'll start with one. Then go find 2 video ideas around your niche and follow those people who make similar content like you and record your own script, have the ideas, write it out, make a thumbnail, and of course, record it and start editing with one of the free softwares. You guys do that? Anybody does that. DM me on Instagram, send me the link, I'll give you a free promotion. But that's it, guys. That's the end of the class.